Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot. This is the tarot reading for serious tarot and manifesting people. It's not a game. It's not meant to be fun, enjoyable, but not meant to be fun. I'm not here looking for filling up the numbers of the algorithms or affecting. I am here to make sure that I inspire you. So we do that with tarot. By the way, tarot is the science of potential. I've done tarot for over 20 years. Tarot is not for prediction. It is for potential. You see the 5 cards on your screen. That's all you're going to see. No animation, no AI, no nothing. This is serious stuff. You're going to focus. Difficult for people to do these days, but you're going to focus on the energy of those 5 cards and see if that energy fits your energy, whether there's some sort of a symbiosis, if you will, going on. The truth of the matter is, whether you're doing astrology, and I've done astrology for over 50 years, or you're doing tarot, or even numerology, frankly, the odds of the reading connecting with you in a significant way are about, 10%. Maybe once in a while, 20% of the people. So in other words, you have 100 people, just to make up a number, 100 people. If you get 10 people resonating with the message on any given day, you're doing pretty doggone well, real well. If you get 20%, it's phenomenal. That doesn't mean that the stuff doesn't work. It just means that your energy or your frequency doesn't match up with the reading. That's okay. Every day is not the same for every person. We're all different. We're all unique. We're all on a different path. So if I get 10% or maybe a little more, that's a good reading. That's good. For those who do not resonate, there's tomorrow, next week, next month. Don't worry. It'll catch up with you. But that does not mean that the tarot or the astrology or numerology does not work. It does. But it's only going to be for a small group of people. That's the way it's intended. Even if you had a specific event happen, could be good or bad, doesn't make any difference. It's going to affect people different ways. That doesn't negate the event. It's just that the frequency or energy that you're in will change how the situation fits you. It's the same situation happening to everybody, but it doesn't fit everybody the same way. Okay? So that's the deal. I want you to understand what tarot really is. It is the science of potential. By the way, astrology is the science of cycles. Nothing mysterious about it. Nothing satanic about it, unless you want to make it satanic, and there are a lot of people these days that do. It's just knowing a cycle. Here in the United States, we know when Labor Day is coming up, end of August, 1st of September. We know when Thanksgiving is coming up, when Christmas is coming up. Because we know when these things are happening, is that satanic? No, it's knowing a cycle. It's knowing when the next new moon, full moon is going to be. And with those things come different energy frequencies. And it affects everybody differently. So if you think that astrology, numerology, tarot is one size fits all, throw that idea out the door. It doesn't do that. But for now, for today, this is the energy. And I want to make it clear. I want to make it simple. I want you to know with absolute certainty what the energy is. And then at that point, you determine how it resonates with you and then apply it how it fits your life. So we begin. Middle card. It is the card where it all begins. It's the Oracle card. It sets the mood for the reading. Today it's time to go. Time to go. It looks like... Well, to me, it looks like a dock on a lake, and the person is sitting on the edge, which is sort of where we all are at right now. That's kind of the general We know something huge is coming, something historic. You can feel it. Not exactly sure what, but it's big. Big. Oh, by the way, did I say it was big? It's huge. So the number up in the right-hand corner for time to go is 45. 4 is stability, solidness, 4 corners. 5 is a moving on, getting going. And you do the 4 and 5 together, that equals a 9. That's a transition. It's an ending, moving to something new. So that's what this card is all about. You are looking for stability in a time of change. And that's always difficult, if not impossible, because change happens in so many different ways. And again, as I was saying, if you had a particular event that affected everybody on the planet, it would affect everybody differently. Okay? It would show up in their lives in a different way. Well, that's the same thing here. Time to go. Time to get ready. Time to get in the game. Don't just sit in the stands and watch. You're not a spectator anymore. You cannot be a spectator anymore. You have to get in the game. Get off your ass. That's what this is all about. The meme for today really encapsulates the whole thing. It goes, nobody is safe in a world of indifference. And we have been living for decades in a world of indifference. It doesn't affect me. What the hell? Well, the deal is, if something can be pulled or done to someone else, it can easily be done to you. You're never safe. So, in a world of indifference, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. In fact, just to kind of give people a little bit of an idea, especially people in the United States of America, when the aliens, illegal aliens, came over from Europe back in the 1600s, 1700s, they flooded the country. They changed the culture of America. They got rid of the indigenous Americans. This was all intentional. It was all on purpose. The rich bankers from Europe were promoting, this was the new land. We can take it away from the Indians. That'll be easy, and we'll have the whole country. So we flooded the country with illegal aliens. They were protected by our military complex, military-industrial complex. That was called the cavalry back then. And we completely changed everything. That's what's going on right now. So if they can do it to one person, they can do it to every person. And that's why you got to get in the game. Nobody is safe in a world of indifference. And believe me, we are coming to the trial of our lives right now. We're entering the vortex. So the first card all the way to the left is the Four of Swords. We have to quit being indifferent. We have to quit laying there like this person is. They're not thinking, they're not feeling, they're not, because swords are thoughts. Hey, don't give a damn. It makes no difference. It's not going to affect me. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. Go to the grocery store. Go buy gasoline. Try to buy a house. Try to be able to speak your mind. If they can do it to one person, they can do it to every person. So this Four of Swords is what we have to get out of. We have to get off our ass, get out on the field, get ready to fight for our dignity as human beings. Well, that means we're going to have to kick it into gear, right? I think that's a real good possibility. So we got to do the High Priestess thing. That's the next card. Intuition. The subconscious mind. We have to feel the energy out there. We have to know what the energy out there is all about. Because right now, there are too many possibilities, too many things that can change, too much up in the air. And so we have to go step by step, follow our subconscious mind. Quit thinking so much and spend more time putting the antenna out, checking the temperature of the politics, among other things. Next card over is the Six of Swords. Swords are thoughts and ideas, as I said, and at this point, the Six of Swords says you're changing the way you are thinking. Again, you're kind of doing a combination of thinking and feeling and trying to find a balance. The one thing you know for sure is you just can't stay in the stands. You are not a spectator anymore. You cannot be. Indifference is not going to help you. But you know it's time to move. Change your thinking. Open yourself up to feeling. And the final card is the Five of Wands. Now, normally this is a card that says there's a lot of noise, a lot of conflict, really doesn't matter. And that's really what's going on right now. There's a lot of yelling and screaming and gnashing of teeth and all kinds of things. It doesn't amount to crap. It's not really getting to the heart of the matter. What you have to do is open yourself up. Huge change is coming. You have no way of stopping it. None. That means you have to be ready for it. What kind of a world do you want to live in? One of two choices. Your humanity and freedom is taken away, or you stand up for yourself and support your humanity. Support your goodness. Support your freedom. I mean, there's no choice. It's not, you cannot be indifferent. You can't say, well, I'm not going to get involved because it doesn't affect me. If you're living on this planet, it affects you. If you're middle class, lower class, it's killing you. One of the reasons we're here as a group is because the average person is lazy, myopic, and stupid, not to mention cowardly. That all has to come to an end now. You got to get up to speed. Wait till we get into October and the eclipse. Wait until we get to the election time and whatever the hell that's going to bring in. The astrology says, man, it's a mixed bag. We may not have in the United States a typical election. Then after that, we get to a new year, and based on what happened during the election or whatever the hell you want to call it, now we're fighting with something else. And there'll be something else coming. We're in a period now of 4 or 5 years. We're literally fighting for our freedom. As the United States, are we going to go 1776 or are we going to run away like cowards? That's the choice. Get in the game. Time to go. That's the tarot reading for today. Back again tomorrow with another. Between now and the next time you and I do this together, peace and blessings.